Hi, my name is Trillian Small, and welcome to Mission Possible's Stories. So today's story is all about perspective. So in my recent book, Owning Possible, I wrote a chapter titled Inconveniences Are Your Best Friend. And the first subtitle, if you will, is This Is Not What I Signed Up For. So I want to share with you a story about my first Dallas Cowboys game. Yes, this is a ticket to represent that parking pass of our very first Dallas Cowboys game. Now this is significant, so I'm gonna tell you the story. So our very first Cowboys game was November the 19th, and we were driving, my mom and I, as well as my nephew, he was about 6 or 7 at the time. We were driving and looking for a parking spot. So of course it's traffic, and we had no idea that we should have bought parking passes before we got there. We were newbies, we didn't know. So anyways, we saw a gentleman selling tickets, and so we rolled down the window and we asked him, how much and where was the parking space, because we wanted a parking space that was really close to the stadium. We didn't want to have to walk too far. So we asked the guy and he said, yeah, this ticket is right there for that parking lot. So we didn't know, clearly we're newbies. We pay the man, we give him $50, and so we drive a little bit further and we look to the left and it says lot 4. But this says lot 15. So we began to realize really quickly that this man has lied to us. So we're looking for this man as if we were going to find him and all of that traffic and commotion. We didn't find him, of course. We were looking, we tried. But I finally just said, well, let's just see where lot 15 is. Hopefully it's not too far. So I turned on the back. They have this nice little handy map. If you look right here, yeah, lot 15 is all the way at the end. Lot 15 is the farthest lot there is. And of course, as you can imagine, we were livid. We were complaining. No, the whole scripture, count it all joy. No, we were not counting it joy whatsoever. We were mad. But nevertheless, we had no other option. So we drove all the way to lot 15 and we got there. We're still complaining because now now we have to walk all the way back to the stadium. We get out of the car and this gentleman pulls up on a golf cart and he said, hey, are you guys going to the stadium? We're like, yeah, of course. And so he said, cool, get in. I'll take you guys there. Phew! We're still a little salty, but we're at least excited that we don't have to walk all the way back. So then we get there to the stadium, we get out, and this lady standing there that works there says, hey, did you guys just get off the golf cart? And we said, yes. And she said, cool, your line is right here. I kid you not. There was maybe 1 or 2 people in the line that she told us in. Now, there were several lines that would have taken maybe 30 or 40 minutes, but because we got off that golf cart, we were eligible to stand in the line that had maybe 2 or 3 people. So it literally took us 2 minutes, if that. The moment we got off the golf cart, it took us maybe 2 minutes for them to check our bags and for us to get into the stadium. I'm telling you, the moment we crossed that line into the stadium, we were happy, we were screaming, we were laughing, we were hugging each other literally. And then we started mocking ourselves because we were just ashamed at that point of just how ridiculous we sounded. Oh my God, I can't believe we got to park this far. Find the man, we gonna tell this man, we gonna tell him off. I mean, we were going off in a nice Christian way, but we were not happy about it. But it was very interesting, and God began to show us just how much an inconvenience can truly be a blessing to us. And he was showing us that if we just trust him and what he says is good for us, we would never go wrong. So what we desired was a parking space close to the stadium, which would have put us right smack dab in all of that commotion in that 30 to 40 minute wait. But God said, I had to take you guys to the back of the line, all the way to the farthest parking lot, so that I can bring you to the front of the line. Some of you guys feel like that. You're like, I'm just all the way back here. You feel like your chances of being next are slim to none. But God is saying, I had to move you all the way back there just so that when you get up here to the front, you have no doubt in your mind who put you there. So I want you to ponder this week if there are some things that are going on that you are just like, this is such an inconvenience. This person, this relationship, this friendship, this stranger that just walks by me, now they're inconveniencing me from getting from where I am to where I need to go. The projects that your boss has you to do, whatever the the case may be. You know what your inconveniences are. I don't. You do. But I want to challenge you this week to change your perspective. So this thing right here started off as a burden. It was a burden because it was lot 15. It was far off. It was not what we had in mind. But it quickly shifted to a blessing when we soon realized that what once was a burden was actually our blessing in disguise. So the things that you may be complaining about, or the things that just you're resisting, could be the very thing that's going to get you through the line and into your blessing quicker than you could have imagined. So challenge yourself. Challenge yourself this week. Think of that one thing that you are griping about, you're complaining about, you're a little salty about. Ask the Lord to change your perspective this week. And I promise you, if you do that, you will quickly realize that your burdens can quickly turn into blessings if you choose to see it that way. So try it this week, and I'd love to hear what happens. I'd love to hear how your inconveniences quickly shifted to a blessing for you. So share it with me. But if all else fails, remember this, that love never fails. God bless.